Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Wednesday, January 11th, 2023, and giving you our team picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and make sure to watch it till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Also check out our Patreon if you want access our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link in description and comments section below. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comments section below. Philadelphia Flyers vs Washington Capitals. The Washington Capitals face the Philadelphia Flyers, with both teams heading in opposite directions to start the season. The Capitals have a 23-14-6 record and with 7 wins in their last 10 games, have leaped to the top of the Metropolitan Division. The Flyers have a 16-18-7 record, which is the second worst in the Metropolitan Division. Both teams look to improve within the division and the Eastern Conference, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. The Caps already beat the Flyers twice this season, beating them 3-2 in overtime at home on November 23 and 4-1 on the road on December 7. I expect that trend to continue tonight and give them a significant edge on both ends of the ice, especially offensively. Washington is the hottest team in the league right now, with just 4 losses in their last 17 games, and they've gotten better with Backstrom and Wilson back in the lineup. The Flyers have looked promising in recent games, but the Capitals look like one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference and look to control this game from the first period. The Capitals, who average 3.26 goals per game, should constantly find the back of the net with Alexander Ovechkin, Dylan Strome, and the rest of the forward unit, establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Capitals, who have allowed only 5 goals in the last 3 games, should also limit the Flyers' offense with Nick Jensen, Dmitry Orlov, and the rest of the defensive unit, creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Darcy Kuemper to make plenty of big saves. The Capitals should win the game with a strong performance on the road. Our team pick is Capitals money line. I expect them to outscore Philly, while their very good defense shuts down a Flyers offense that has scored just the 6th fewest goals in the NHL this season. Toronto Maple Leafs vs Nashville Predators. A season-high 4-game winning streak takes the Nashville Predators, 4th in Central Division, to a road matchup against the Toronto Maple Leafs, 2nd in Atlantic, who have triumphed in 2 fixtures in a row. Toronto has been very good at home this season. The Leafs have a home record of 14-3-4 on the year. The offense has been on fire for the Leafs recently. Toronto scored 4 or more goals in 7 out of their last 9 games. They rank 7th in goals per game. Mitch Marner leads the Leafs with 49 points. Marner has recorded 1 or more points in 5 straight and 8 of the last 9 games. Austin Matthews has 47 points, and he has recorded 1 or more points in 9 of the last 10 games. William Nylander has 45 points, and he has recorded 1 or more points in 6 of the last 10 games. Nylander leads Toronto with 22 goals. The defense has been poor, and goaltending has been average for the Preds. They rank 14th in goals against per game and 29th in shots against per game. Even though the most recent form of the Predators, a 4-game winning streak, has impressed more than the latest escapades of the Maple Leafs, a split of their last 6 contests, Nashville is considered an underdog in this matchup. Granted, the team has dropped 3 of its past 4 trips to Toronto. Still, do expect a close battle between the 2 sides. The Leafs, who have managed to beat the Preds just twice in their previous 5 overall encounters, have won by more than 1 strike in just 4 of their last 11 fixtures. None of the most recent 10 assignments of the Predators, meanwhile, have given Nashville a defeat by a margin of at least 2 tallies. Our team pick is Nashville Predators plus 1.5 goals. Anaheim Ducks vs Edmonton Oilers. The Edmonton Oilers, 21-18-3, haven't been off to the fastest start in 2022-23, and in recent times, they've been struggling in a big way and have fallen behind Calgary in the wild card standings out west, but on Wednesday, they've got a chance to pick up 2 crucial points as they head to California to take on the Anaheim Ducks, 12-25-4, who, for all their talent, have struggled to put consistent performances together thus far. With McDavid and Draisaitl, the Oilers figure to come into this one as massive favorites, but with losses in 3 of their past 4 games, anything can happen, especially when the Ducks possess some of the most exciting young players in the game, so this should be one not to miss. This matchup will be nothing short of a mismatch as it is one of the NHL's worst against the NHL's best player and another superstar by the name of Leon Draisaitl. Given the Ducks' clear lack of NHL talent and consistency, the Oilers come into this game as a massive favorite, and rightfully so, as they'll be looking to rebound in a massive way after 2 straight losses, and with McDavid looking to top his incredible point total from a season ago, we could see a big blowout here. In the last 9 meetings between these two teams, the Oilers have come away with a 6-3 record, and with so much more NHL-ready talent and a desperation for wins to grind back into the Pacific Division race, the Ducks look to pull off the upset on the road, but I like the Oilers to bounce back after 2 rough losses and dominate this game. The Oilers should find the back of the net at will against a Ducks defense that allows 4.07 goals per game, with Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and finding open shots with quick passes near the net. The Oilers should also limit a Ducks offense that is scoring only 2.27 goals per game, with Darnell Nurse, Cody Ceci, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shooting lanes, allowing Jack Campbell to make plenty of big saves in the net. Our team pick is Edmonton minus 1.5 goals. The Oilers should win the game and cover the spread in a dominant win on the road. Los Angeles Kings vs San Jose Sharks. The Sharks had lost 2 in a row before winning their last game, but in their last 17 games, they only have 5 wins. Only one of the 5 wins came facing a team with a winning record, and the other 4 all came against the Blackhawks, Ducks, and Coyotes, who, respectively, have the fewest points in the Western Conference. The Kings have won 2 in a row and 3 of their last 4 games. They are 7-1 in their last 10 games and in second place in the Pacific Division, only 2 points back of the Golden Knights, who they beat in the game before their last one. LA comes into this game as a big favorite on home ice, posted at minus 215, with the total sitting at 6.5 goals. The Sharks have looked promising and look to pull off the upset, but the Kings look like one of the best teams in the league and look to control this game from the first period. The Kings, who average 3.27 goals per game, should pile on the goals with Kevin Fiala, Hans Kopitar, and the rest of the forward unit controlling the puck in the offensive zone and creating open shots with strong centering passes. The Kings should also limit the Sharks' offense with Michael Anderson, Drew Doughty, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up at the blue line and cutting off angles to the net on the rush, allowing goaltender Jonathan Quick to make plenty of big saves. The Kings have won 2 in a row, and they have beaten the Sharks in both games this season. Sharks won their last game, but only have 5 wins in their last 17 games, and they are not far from the basement in the Pacific Division. They played good D in their last game, but that was facing a low-scoring Coyotes team, and in losing their previous 2 games, they gave up 9 goals. San Jose will revert back to their poor defense facing a Kings team that has 11 goals in their last 2 games. Our team pick is Kings minus 1.5 goals. The Kings should win the game and cover the spread in a dominant win on their home ice to win their 3rd game in a row.